Oh, look at that. The old girl is coming up over the mountains there. What an awesome view. Probably a little bright, can't see nothing, but that's kind of the point. Good days to be out on the rigging, come on. Clamp. Okay, open the clamp. 3 to the car. Cody, give the car 3. Get ready to clamp it. Get ready. Ready. Clamp. Okay, high speed down, Cody. Anyways, getting some more coils in the middle. Slow it down. Stop. Phew, almost didn't get it. Slack. Stop. Okay, let's set a couple of chokers. I hate to see that thing go all the way back in empty. Slack. That's good. Around the limb so I know it won't slide off. Suck it down, get the hell out of the way. 2 to the car. Three to the car. Two. Damn it, Wyatt, you just threw a wrap in. We just talked about you doing a lot better the other day about that. Clamp. 3. All yours, sweetheart. That's awesome. God damn, that's awesome. If we can't get a couple of shots, boys are almost down at their farthest point where we're gonna have the most left. Man, that's cool. I know I keep saying it, but It doesn't change, it's still cool. Get some. They're doing pretty good. I'm pretty proud of the boys. We finished that back end yesterday, and it took just a little less than an hour to get the haywire run around, run the hualback out, hook into my haywire, run the hualback back in, knock the skyline loose, run it in, hook onto it, and pull it back out. With these conditions, as far back as we are, when you get everything to the landing, try to get slack to it to get unhooked, everything's got to be tied off with a rigging chain and all that. So it could be done a little bit quicker. Half hour, 45 minutes would be perfect, but I was pretty proud of the boys yesterday. They did a good job. We ended up, got the skyline back in the air, moved the yarder over, got the guy lines up. Still had an hour and a half of logging, so we're ahead of our loader operator again, so that makes the guy feel pretty good when he pulls up in the morning and he sees 6 or 7 loads hanging out on the landing. So that's what it looks like when the haulback's pulling the carriage back right now. So this is my corner block, and then I got another one down the hill there at my next one. And that's what it looks like. The haulback goes in between these 2 blocks and then out to the yarder. The yarder's right out there. I don't know if you can see the lights to the shovel or not. Anyway, so it comes back through here to another block and then out that corridor. So that's what it looks like when the haulback's actually moving. And we'll go down the hill here and look at the next one. Okay. I'm going to get a shot of this tree here. This is exactly why we put twisters on them. This is not my tail holt, but the corridor comes out right here, and there's absolutely nothing. I went down over there, the stumps are all rotten. So I hung my skyline over there and sidewashed that because I knew that that would not stay in the ground for a tail holt. See it lifting? See it, there you go, see it breathing? That's exactly why we put the twisters on. Like I say, even though it's not my tail holt, it's just a sidewash tree, I still had to tie it back because if it would have pulled, it would have put my skyline clear over in here somewhere and I'd have been completely out of the corridor. Okay, so here's my haulback again. It goes right up there. We just looked at that block up there. Comes down. Goes right here to a tree. They're just getting ready to go ahead on a turn, so this will work out pretty good. Come around here. Now the piece that's in between this block and that block right here is called the waistline. This is called the road line, and then the other side, because there's a corridor there, will be called the flop over side. Well, I got my waistline. It's straight. It's not, when you string that, you want to make sure it's not burning into trees or stumps. You know, ones like this little one ain't hurting it. Then it goes out here, and there's a maple right there, and then into the corridor, so it kind of rubs up and down on that maple as they're going ahead on it. So, they're picking the turn up to the carriage right now. Come on, pick it up and go ahead on it. Let these guys know I'm trying to make good YouTube videos. I see that turn just pulled the carriage down a little bit. That's why that slopped. There goes the haulback getting ready. He just gave him the whistle to go ahead on the skid line and slack the haulback. Should be getting it up ho any second. Oh, there it is. Get some. Come on, Wyatt, get some. Don't get some, get every bit of it, honey. Come on. But see, that's part of the problem is the yarder is lacking power, but when you put the haulback on, you're not only when you got the hualback on, you're not only pulling the turn and the carriage up, you're pulling the hualback around too. So it does slow it down a little bit more, and it burns a lot more fuel, because when you have the hualback on, you're using fuel to get the carriage back and getting the carriage in. When you're shotgunning, it just idles when you let it run back to them. So that's why one of the downfalls of slackline logging is it does slow the yarder down a little bit and you burn more fuel.